You're watching the Hillbilly of Luxury, and today we're going to be looking at VAERs. I got two of them in the house. These are my buddy's watches, and he's a big fan of them. They're LA-based watch brand, and they've been blowing up recently, and for good reason. These are pretty nice watches. So let's get into the unboxing and take a look at them. All right, let's take a look at these. Let's see what we got in the first one here. And alright, looks like we got a field watch with some guy swimming. Using your watch in the water. This watch is powered by light. Make sure your crowns are screwed down, kids. Alright, what do we got here? It's not a bad looking watch. It's kind of basic. It's got a screw down crown. That's good. Hacking. Obviously, it's a quartz. If it don't hack and it's a quartz, something's wrong. Let's take a look at the back here. There. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's a good looking watch. It's got a little, I think is that single dome sapphire, maybe double dome. It's got a little distortion at an angle, you know. It's a cool watch, and I do like the fact that it is a solar watch. So this should be good for a long time. I don't know where they source this movement from. Besides, it just says, I believe Japan on the back. It says, yeah, it says. Designed in Los Angeles. American. Okay, yeah, it's American assembly. And Japan Solar Movement. So you got the best of all worlds here. American assembled watch and a Japanese movement. I'd assume it's a Citizen. It could be a Seiko. Citizen mostly is known for their eco drives. But Seiko does have some solar movements as well. American Assembly at the bottom, it says right there. So let's take a look at this bracelet. It looks like it comes with here. And we got a pretty basic little, clasp. Seems to taper pretty good. It's got a good taper. So, I mean, look at that. That's a pretty narrow. I'd say it's like down to 16 probably at that clasp. We got just a stamped clasp with some, at least it's got some micro adjustments in there. Some of these stamped clasps you can't even get micro adjustments. You got, looks like easy on, easy off. How easy? Am I putting it on right? No. That's one thing about bracelets, man. I have a tendency to put them on backwards. That's just because I'm dyslexic. Actually, I might be lying. I don't know if I'm dyslexic or not. Sometimes I have a tendency to do things backwards. Alright, we got that one in. And let's see, what's going on with this one? Yeah, okay. It's a little fiddly to try to do it on camera. I might just, let's pause it for a second. Alright, I ended up doing exactly what I was saying I was going to do, and I put the bracelet on backwards. So I had to take it back off and fix it. But yeah, it's not sized for me, and it is. Oh, it's a tight fit. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, I would not wear mine this tight. But let me give it a little wipe down here. If you're into the field watch game, you got a pretty basic watch. It looks like we got some AR coating, set blue sheen. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that it's just a basic field watch, it's cool if you're into that. Me personally, it's just kind of boring, you know. There's a million of these types of watches. I think the Bowderry I had on the other day was a cooler field watch. It just had some more, you know, originality to it. I feel like, you know, maybe if this had some thick applied hour markers, you know, not just printed on loom, you know, give us something different, you know what I mean? So I feel like they saved that for their other watches. So let's take a look at the other watch we got here. Yay, another bracelet I have to put on. But this is my favorite one. I really like these. And they got pretty decent bezel. You know, it's okay. It's better than some, but it doesn't have the best feeling. You know, I just passed it up. Felt like it needed one more click, but no, I was wrong. Okay, I think that's still not lined up, is it? Okay, there we go. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get, because it's still not all the way aligned. Come on, you can do it. Is that aligned? Ugh, it's like right there. It's just barely not aligned. So, yeah, this is one of those that you just have to live with the fact that it doesn't perfectly line up. That's as good as you're going to get it right there. And I guess that's good enough. But I can see it. Can you see it? Can you see that it's not perfectly lined up? Can you see that triangle doesn't line up between the 6 and the 0? Yeah, it's going to eat at me for the rest of my life. All right, let's put this on the bracelet. I'm not going to make you watch this. Okay, I managed to get it on there. So, yay. Give me a pat on the back. Golly. There's a fiddly, you know what I mean? Like, I've never been good at putting those on. Did I put it on backwards again? Oh, my God! Why? Oh, I always do that. Oh. Okay, I finally got it. I finally got the watch on the bracelet properly. Alright, there. Yay. Alright, that looks cool. I'm going to give it a wipe down. Got shit all over it. Yeah, I like the sunburst. It's definitely more going on than this. You know, this is cool, but it doesn't have a lot going on with it. This has got a little bit more visual appearance. You know, I like the lyre lugs. Very Omega. Like I said, decent bezel action. It's a little bit not aligned. That's okay. We're gonna overlook that. Bracelet is alright. You know, it's pretty basic. But it's like for the price, I believe these are, you know, these are a little expensive because, you know, they got the whole America thing and Los Angeles, and you know, everything in Los Angeles is more expensive. So it's kind of one of those things, like, unless you just really like this look and this watch, it's like I kind of feel like you could get a lot more bang for your buck from the Chinese. But, you know, the Chinese are killing us in manufacturing anyways, so you might as well just go ahead and jump on that bandwagon and enjoy the San Martins. And there's another company called Tiger Concepts. They make a really cool vintage Omega inspired. So they got a few different ones that are really cool and really cheap, surprisingly cheap actually. So let's take a look at the loom, and then we're gonna bounce out of here. Alright, that'll do it for the loom, and I gotta say, they're pretty good. You know, you got some light blue, I guess that's BGW9. Pretty good loom. Not bad. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse, actually. So, I can't really complain. If these are something you like, you're interested in these watches, you know, there's no shame in that. These are cool watches. I like them. Me personally, though, I'm just more on the if I'm going to go for an affordable watch, I'd rather go for, you know, some of the cool Chinese watches. But if I'm going to go for higher end, you know, I'm gonna lean towards more Seiko, you know, Swiss brands, the typical spiel. Because I mean, if I'm spending the money, you know, it's like I gotta really like the watch. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for all you do and watching my videos. And hit the bell notification and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. Peace. Ooh.